Yeah, it's me, digging a cave only using chopsticks. And you may ask yourself, how did I end up in this situation? And you also may ask yourself, isn't that child labor? I spent the last 20 days only digging a cave. I began with 10 days of digging a cave straight with a spoon, and you guys dared me to do the same thing again with chopsticks. But this time there's gonna be a plot twist that will make everything even harder. But you won't be able to see what I mean until day 12, so let's continue where we left. These are my first chopsticks. oh, what? It was literally just first try. I'm sorry for chopsticks now, but I have to. I can actually use them. That just was the first chopstick out of 100. The second one already broke. Then I tried using 5 at a time. They hold it up 3 minutes. All of them broke. I continued working on the cave with the 5 chopstick method all the way until day 12. And now I'm gonna reveal the plot twist of the challenge. Every second day you guys can vote between 2 options, and whichever option has the most votes I have to do. You may ask yourself, what was the first voting? For the first voting you could either help me or make it even worse by giving me clothes or making me only wear short clothes. Yeah, let's see what you guys picked. You guys didn't decide to bless me. I feel uncomfortable. And while I was shivering and at the same time working on the cave, I encountered a small problem. The spoon was something completely different. With the spoon, I made little progress, but I did some progress. With the chopsticks, I don't make any progress. Already 30 chopsticks broke. You know, I bought 100. I didn't thought I need 100. Now I feel kinda like I need 1000. Last time I did this challenge, I forgot my cloth. I found it again. Day 13 of digging a cave, and trust me guys, it's not getting better. Also, we are right before day 14 where I have to do another voting. Guys, I have 2 good news. First up, my cave now has a slide. This is so sketchy. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. And I can actually feel a difference from like the heat when I stick my head into the cave. It's warm in here. If you're by the way wondering how I'm digging the cave with those chopsticks, I just put them in, they pick up dirt, throw it away, and I just continue that for hours. For day 14 you guys could decide if I either should add 3 another days to the challenge or live stream the whole thing. No, I'm not gonna lie, you guys decided for the live stream. There's just one problem though. I need to live stream on my phone, right? But every time I try, it just says I need 50 subscribers, which doesn't make any sense cause I have more than that. I failed this, not gonna lie. No way around. Yeah, the cave did fall together because of a storm, and it was impossible to dig it back out with chopsticks. So I called my friend Juice for Humans and asked him if I'm allowed to use gloves. Everything just fell together, and you know, the only way for me to really continue is with gloves. So you know, you can say that's better. You can just say no if you want to, and I'm not gonna use gloves, or you can say yes. It's completely your option.
Look. We are friends for almost a year, but you're really close to 1000 subs, and you know, maybe basically no gloves for you.
I'm not asking what the one thing has to do with the other, but
Okay.
I hate you for that. I called you just for humans because I thought you would say yes because you're my friend. Looks like I was wrong. I can't use gloves, right? But we never said I can't just use my bare hands. Yeah. The old-fashioned way, I guess. The old-fashioned way. I tried my best to keep going, but with everyone just wanting to make it even harder for me, it looked like I wasn't supposed to actually do it. I'm not gonna lie, actually. I'm miserable. On day 15, I just continued digging the cave and nothing really special happened. So let's just jump to day 16. Day 16. For this day voting, you had the decision to either give me a silly costume or let me here, never gonna give you up on repeat. You decided for a costume. Someone didn't like my cave, apparently. I'm just gonna say it. That is a clean cut. No, if you wanna ask what costume do I have on, I'm Steve from Minecraft. I don't know if you can see it. I have a pickaxe, I have a shovel. To be exact, they're made out of chopsticks. Also, I put them together with duct tape. I'm the next Mark Robber. Let's get everything out of the way, right? It's long. It's extremely long, you can see it. Oh my god, okay. It's still going, it's still going. It's still going. Oh, it's still going. Did I really just forget to pull up my pants?
That's disgusting!
Let me do the coolest transition you ever saw. Yeah, I forgot to do the transition again. Me at 2 AM editing low-key. For day 18, Spiro could decide what I should do. He can say everything, literally everything. He can help me, he cannot help me. So let's just see what he has to say, right?
Rainflame, I want you to continue digging the hole with a toothpick. Or with 5 toothpicks. And if all of them are broken, you need to fill the hole with the dirt, so it's not a hole anymore.
Nice, bro. You just forgot one thing though. You never said that I have to try to use all of them. You never said that I can just leave after I just broke 4 of them. That's what you call a smart person, okay? Let's try to use toothpick 1. Oh, it broke. Broke another time. All of these are chopsticks. All 7 for the chopsticks in the comments, guys. All 7 for the chopsticks. There's some things that you're never supposed to do, like cleaning your hands in dirty water, but like, you know, sometimes you have to do the sacrifice. So this is the 4th toothpick, the last one before we go. And as I broke the 4th toothpick, we continue to day 19, where I worked so hard that I probably got an infection. And now we finally come to day 20, where you guys had 4 decisions. And you could make it harder again, but you could also just end the challenge. I'm talking like digging the cave back up again. It's day 20, the last day. You may be asking, what did the viewers voted for? What did you voted for? I wanna complete day 20 normally before I show you what you voted for. So I started digging at my last day. And by the way guys, if you want a part 3, write a comment with an item I should dig the cave next with. And my favorite comment with an item I will use in the next part. I remembered the time I began this challenge. How my cave looked before I did nothing. I started counting down for the option you guys voted. 3, 2, 1. It's day 21. Yes, you guys chose another day. Thank you. You may ask why it's dark and it's also raining. Because it looks epic, okay? Because it's epic. And as I digged my last 20 minutes with the chopsticks and pulled down pants, I actually didn't feel terrible at all. And I realized the challenge was never to dig a cave. It was just about the dedication.